guys, it's Robyn, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. It is What I've Been Warming Wednesday today. And before we jump in, there's a couple little housekeeping things to say. Just FYI, so everyone knows, the Dumbo bar and the Dumbo launch that I was talking about in a few videos, that is now available on my or your consultant's website while supplies last. And we do also have pre-orders being redeemed right now, again while supplies last, and it seems to be a pretty popular launch, so even the pre-orders may sell out. So if you want this, go pre-order it right now. The Cinderella Castle Warmer. So this one is like a pink and navy Cinderella Castle. It is a ceramic 20-watt bulb warmer, and I suspect it's going to be a good one because there's not a lot of distance from what it looks like from the bulb to the base of the dish. And with a 20-watt in a ceramic, I think it's going to get nice and warm. I think it's going to be a good warmer. So I did go ahead and pre-order that. My daughter wanted it, so we are doing that. So if you're interested in that, I have more information and photos on my Instagram at northernlightsglow. Otherwise, let's just get into what I warmed this week. So I like to share what I've warmed this week so that you might decide what to warm in your house and you get a sense of what I did where and how it did in that space. So we'll do open layout first. The first thing I did was the Hufflepuff bar. So the Hufflepuff from the Harry Potter collection. These are not available individually. They are still available as the set. If you want individual bars, you can still get them individually. You just have to put them into your Scentsy Club. So you can even just set up a one-time Scentsy Club if you want to and get your Harry Potter bars that way and then cancel it if that's all you want. Or you can keep them in there for forever and ever. This one for me will be going into my Scentsy Club. How long it will stay there, I haven't decided, but I do really like this one. This one is a kind of a deep, rich, caramelly, appley pear. There's like a bit of a burnt marshmallow note to it. And like, it's a very like baked apple pear with caramel and like a little bit of like a burnt caramelized note and almost like a bit of a marshmallow. It's really pretty. It is very, very pretty and it is strong. So I did 6 cubes in the open layout and this one did really, really well. This one was 24 at least. I think it was more like 36 hours. 36 hours, and it was like super strong for the first day. Like the first 18 hours, it was like pretty good. In fact, my husband had a different opinion about this one. He thought it was very strong, but he wasn't a big fan. He just said it was very like overwhelming. So he didn't say it was a bad smell. He just found it to be very overwhelming. Like it was a lot. It was very, very fragrant in the open layout. So there's that one. I really like it. I think I could have gotten away with less wax. I think next time I'll do 4 cubes of this one. It was very nice though, and a good performer. So no complaints here. I did really enjoy this. I think if you like bakery scents or you like caramel scents, or this kind of reminded me a little bit too of like honey pear cider, but richer. So honey pear cider is a really beautiful light. It was in the fall catalog a couple seasons ago. Honey pear cider is like a light, kind of slightly spiced, juicy baked pear. This is like that, but crisp it up a little bit, add some like nice dark rich caramel, and add a bit of apple to that pear. And then you have this. And this, unfortunately, honey pear cider doesn't perform that great for me. This one performed amazing, so I am happy to have this. I will stick this in my Scentsy Club. It does feel more like a wintry or fall type scent to me, which is fine because it is winter here still. I can't imagine warming this in the spring or summer though. It is very much like a heavy bakery. So that one is really nice. Then in the open layout, I'm just about to change this actually. We have the Muppets bar. I had 6 cubes left, so I warmed that in the open layout last night. And this one quickly took over the house. It is strong. It is very strong. It's like, I want to say cherry. What else is in here? I think it has a bunch of fruit notes in it. I get like cherry for sure. And then just a bunch of like kind of assorted fruits. To me though, even the first time I warmed this and this time as well, I get licorice in here, like 100%. And licorice is not in the notes, but I smell licorice. And I think it smells like old school cherry red licorice. Not like the newer Twizzlers licorice, but like old school red licorice. My husband came home last night and he's like, it smells like black licorice in here. So he clearly got licorice too. And I was like, really? I get like red licorice? He's like, no, I smell black licorice. So we're debating about the color of the licorice, but we both get licorice for sure. So there is this one. It's kind of like a fruity licorice type scent. It's very like evocative of like the 80s and 90s, I guess, when like the Muppets were popular. I enjoyed it. It was super strong. It was very short-lived. So I put this in at 6 o'clock last night. It was gone by 6 o'clock this morning. So it's like a 12-hour or less type of scent, but it is a strong scent when it goes. So out the gate, super strong, but short-lived. Either way, it was all right. This is still available in clearance if you want to give it a try. I'm probably good without getting any more, but it was fun to try and I did enjoy it. So I'm glad I had that. Next in our bedroom, the only one I did in there this week, and it's still going, is French Kiss. I did 2 cubes in my master bedroom to finish the bar. And this one is like fig, and I get like sandalwood. What else is in here? It's very like earthy, sweet and earthy. It's really pretty. I love this one. Lasting forever. So usually this one is a good performer, and like it's never incredibly strong, which is fine for the bedroom, but it's like a medium for a long time. So this one, again, I've had in there for like all week and it's still going. I still can't change it because it's still doing just great. So there's that one. That one is in my Scentsy Club as well. The other 2 things I did in the open layout this week are these 2. We have Gryffindor and Fireside Chats. This scent is currently available in part of the Harry Potter collection. Again, you can either buy that as a collection or you can stick individual bars into your Scentsy Club. Fireside Chats is also currently available in the clearance section. So if you're interested in any of those scents from the like holiday pack, this is one of them. I highly recommend this one. This is quite nice. There's these 2. These 2 won the wax war. So we have a wax war for this one coming up tomorrow. All right. And then in my daughter's room, we did 2 cubes of Mickey Mouse and Friends. This is just like a nice, fun, fruity wax. It's nice. It's like, how would you describe this? It's like a very light orange juice. Like I get orange juice, but it's more like you juiced like a mandarin orange than if you had like an actual glass of orange juice. It doesn't have the tartness of regular orange juice. It's a very sweet orange. There might be some strawberry or peach. I think there's definitely peach. It's a very bright, very sweet, fruity scent. It's really pretty. It's a lot of fun. Perfect for a kid's room. It's about a light medium, maybe a medium at its peak, but it's more like a lighter type scent. I would not do this in an open layout. I don't think you'd get great performance. But for the bedroom, it's nice. And we got about 2 days out of this one. I think I just dropped wax on my sweater. It'll be fine. Yeah, that one's nice. And she enjoyed that one as well. So that is Mickey Mouse and Friends. I just like to have this one on hand because every now and then it just is like the perfect scent for that day. And so I keep that one around. Then we did in her room Candy Crave, 2 cubes of that. That is still going. I should probably change that out today, but it's done like, it's on day 5 now. Yeah, this one is done in her room now. I'll have to change it, but it goes for days and days and days. You put it in, it's pretty light. You're never gonna get like powerhouse performance out of Candy Crave. It's like a very light, slightly musky body care cotton candy. Really pretty, really sweet. Very nice, perfect for a kid's room or any bedroom really. Never overpowering. It is just lovely. So this is also in my club. This came back in June last year and Bring Back My Bar. And I do keep this in my club specifically for her room. Next, bathrooms. I did 1 cube in each bathroom of Sunripenberry. This was the February scent of the month. This one is like a really nice bright juicy berry. Definitely raspberry. I think it's mostly raspberry. Juicy, bright, a little bit tart, but very nice. Really like this one. And performance on this was good. It wasn't overly long lasting, but you don't expect fruity type scents to be usually. It was better than a lot of fruity scents. I think we got 2 days out of this. And you could smell it for the full 2 days. And that was going 24/7. Yeah, that was nice. This was really nice. I am excited to mix this one with oats and honey. I think I'm going to do that maybe today even. So we might see this again next week, mixed with oats and honey. I'll let you know how that goes. And then in one of the bathrooms, I did 1 cube of a peeling apple. And this is just, I just have really been enjoying this one lately. This is also in my club. It was a June scent of the month last year. And it's like apple, pear, and sweet pea. And it's a really bright, vibrant, pretty apple. I just really love this one. So I've just really been craving this one lately. I did a wax war on this one recently. And this is just one of my favorite apple scents in general. So I really like that one. Then in the office, someone had mentioned to me that they had tried pineapple pucker and that it wasn't very strong. And they wanted to know what I thought. So I thought, well, I don't really know because I haven't warmed it. But I felt like warming it, so I thought, you know what, I'll try it today. So I did warm it. I warmed 2 cubes of pineapple pucker in my office. And on cold, this is like pineapple candy. This is like pineapple jelly candy. Like it's really, really yummy. It's juicy and super, super sweet. I love the scent of this on cold. On warm, the scent didn't change for me. I will say it was a lighter type scent. I would say light medium at peak. But this one went longer than I expected. I expected this to be like a 1-day type thing. Now the office that I warmed this in does tend to have wax last a fairly long time. It's a closed off room, not a ton of airflow, and it's a small room. So it doesn't tend to go through wax very quickly. So this one lasted in there for like 4 days, 3 or 4 days. It was good. Light, but still definitely noticeable and still identifiable as pineapple. I really like this one. And this one I think also has great mixing potential. I just really like it on its own as well though. So that is pineapple pucker. I had fairly decent luck with it. I do think you would struggle with this in an open layout though. I will say that. So if you want this in an open layout, I would mix it. The other thing I did in the office this week is Huckleberry Clementine. This was a bring back my bar from last round. And this one is like Huckleberry Clementine, and I think there's like strawberry leaf. I like this one. This one is like, it doesn't smell like huckleberry so much to me. It smells more like blackberry. Like very similar to me to the vanilla blackberry from the scent of the month last summer. This is very similar. Some people get a really intense strawberry vine note from it. I get like a little bit of that, but I don't find it to be overpowering or intense. I quite enjoy this one. The performance on this one's amazing. This one is open layout worthy. It did fine on my open layout last time I did it there. This time I did it in the office though. So in the office I did 2 cubes. It's still going. It's been in there for like a good 4 days and it's still going strong. It's probably got another day or 2 left in it. It's doing amazing. I really like it. That being said, my husband, who usually doesn't have strong opinions on wax one way or another, he went in there to put something in there and was like, do you have something melting in the office? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, it reeks in there. And I was like, it reeks? What? So I went in there and I'm like, I don't know, it smells like Huckleberry Clementine. He's like, yeah, it is awful. So apparently he's not a fan, which is fair. And that's a good thing because we're done this bar now. I think I might have one more bar of this, but I'll melt it sparingly for him because he did not like this one. And he rarely says he doesn't like a scent. So no from him. I think it's just fine. I quite like it. Is it like a favorite all-time love for me? No, it's not in my Scentsy club. I did grab one more bar. It's okay. I've enjoyed it. I think it's a good performer, but I'm okay with being done with this one. So if you like vanilla blackberry, you might enjoy trying a bar of this if you can get your hands on it. But yeah, there's that. I'm sorry, I got distracted outside. I saw my neighbor walk by a few minutes ago with 2 dogs that were like white and brown. And now the same guy in the same very distinctive hat is walking back the other way with 2 different dogs. And I'm like, what is happening? Anyways, Also, while I was filming this, I did have a box arrive. Most of it is an order for a friend. I did order one thing from there though, and there is a bar here of Hey Tigerlily, the March scent of the month. So I decided to give this a try. Or sorry, this is the April scent of the month, Hey Tigerlily. So this one is a lot of floral. We have like jasmine, I want to say lily, and I think mandarin. And this kind of reminds me of like, I get almost a laundry scent from this. It reminds me of like laundry florals with a little bit of mandarin. The mandarin is not predominant here, but it's there. It kind of reminds me of like a very pretty laundry. For me, I've got a bit of a headache already. I think this would make it worse. It's not a scent I would normally go for, but I do think it's pretty and I think I can tolerate it. I think Carrie F said it reminded her of Clinique Happy. I could see that. I could see the comparison for sure. It's like that white floral with that like mandarin note. I think that Paradise Petals, one of the new scents from the catalog, smells a lot like Clinique Happy as well. And I do think we might have a future wax war on our hands. Hey Tigerlily versus Paradise Petals. So I might add that to, not this coming week's wax wars are like, I've got the voting options set already, but for next week's voting options, perhaps we will do a option of Hey Tigerlily versus Paradise Petals because they are very similar to my nose on cold. Yeah. If you want a pretty, like, if you like Magnolia Linen, I think you would like this. This has the same kind of like slightly powdery, very feminine florals, so white florals, with the addition of mandarin. I think if you like clothesline, you would probably enjoy this. I get more like laundry florals from this than I do like true florals. Yeah, it's not bad. I can see this being a good performer too. I'll probably do this in a bathroom to start with, start small and see how we do. So there is that one. And I will save some for a potential future wax war. All right, so that is everything I've warmed this week. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow for wax wars, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.